So we got another episode of Fallout 4 Mods Weekly, the weekly show that I have every Sunday, showing you the best mods to come out each and every week. It was a more distinctive week for mods. A lot of the releases we did get are not just your traditional armors and weapons, but some mods that are a little bit different, filling out some categories that maybe don't get as much attention as they should. Starting things off, we do have the Golden Ninjato Katana. How long has it been since I covered a weapon mod? Well, this is going to be a pretty high quality weapon mod. This is going to be a katana that is done by a number of people, HyperX, War Daddy, and Yagnesia. Definitely pronouncing that last one wrong, but regardless, it's a pretty high quality weapon. The weapon itself just has some nice texture details. The blade has a lot of different rivets and curves around it, which I really like to see. The part about this mod that really makes me excited and want to use it is, one, it's very high damage. I feel like the stats on this weapon are really nicely done, but in addition, the animations are just really nice. When you're running with the weapon, when you're swinging at enemies with the weapon, doing those empowered attacks, it just looks really nice, flows really well with the game. At the end of the day, it is a relatively simple weapon. I know a lot of people don't really use melee weapons or melee weapon mods, but I think for a few reasons this could be a good one. One, there's kind of like a unique variant. You'll find one on Red Rocket, and you're not going to really find it anywhere else in the game. In addition, it does really high damage without even having to have kind of a melee weapon spec character. For that reason, you kind of just pick it up, maybe keep it on your character in case you do need it, if you get really close to some enemies or don't want to waste ammo on survival or something like that. And again, those animations are really just top-notch quality that I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy using and seeing. So we have another outfit mod that's coming from Metal Gear Solid 5. This is going to be the Sniperwolf Attire. I imagine this is going to be one of the characters in the game. This kind of borderlines the slutty variant. I wouldn't call it a slutty armor, but it definitely has some slutty aspects. As you can see, my character's like skin's all messed up. That's some issues with CVE. Your game won't look like this. It's not an issue with the armor. I actually really like the way this armor looks and feels. Obviously, again, it is from Metal Gear Solid 5, and I know I might get some flack for this, but I think it fits really well into the game. I think it actually just looks like something that would be kind of a female gunner armor. There's not too many female gunners, and a lot of them do just kind of wear gender neutral armors. This one, without a doubt, being pretty distinctly female. That kind of V in the middle there makes it so. But just kind of walking around and using this on my character definitely seemed like something that I was like, if I had aligned with the gunners somehow, it just would really fit in that sense. It looks like something, and kind of the color scheme looks like something that would fit well with the other things they do wear. And by proxy, really just any kind of tactical military style character would really use this armor quite well. If you want to touch a slutty but still want to look pretty cool and badass in your armor, I think this is going to be a great option for you, and all around a great mod to download. So we have a pretty expansive mod, and one that I think a lot of you guys are going to like, and this is going to be called Bounties For You. In the background, you're going to see some of my own gameplay footage, as well as some gameplay footage from the mod author himself. I will have the full video from him linked down below, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. Basically, what this is going to do is add in a new faction of bounty hunters into the game. You're going to have a few options. You can attack and try and kill these people. They do have some pretty high level gears and armor. They will always be spawning at a slightly higher level than you, which I really like. They're always going to be a difficult enemy to take on. And even a little bit cooler is they actually have a lot of modded content built into them. The Merc Pack is going to be integrated, as well as some of Mike Moore's weapons, but they're going to have slight twists to make them more appropriate for the bounty hunter faction. On the flip side, you can actually choose to side with these guys, and then you're going to actually have some tier 1 and tier 2 bounties that they will kind of dispatch to you. You have to do a few tasks first to gain their allegiance, but then you have some really cool things like killing people, pickpocketing people. But again, if you do flip the switch and they attack you, they can actually steal some of your weapons. They will come hunting after you, similar to how the veteran rangers did in Fallout New Vegas. There's a lot of really cool mechanics in this, and it's a great mod to kind of have in your game and just experience. You don't have to pay a ton of attention to it. It's just going to be a passive mod that's there and give you a cool quest to do every once in a while. Definitely a very fun one I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy, and I know he is actively updating this, so make sure to definitely follow the mod page and the progress that it does make. This is going to be a pretty simple one, but a re-upload kind of the Vivid Fallout all-in-one. Vivid Fallout are a bunch of kind of texture overhaul mods for Fallout 4. There are a bunch of different mods in this, ranging from rocks, bridges, roads, trees. There used to be a all-in-one, but it had some glitches, and I think it had a number of different issues, so the mod author did take it down, but it has since been re-uploaded as this kind of just nice big texture pack for Fallout 4 that you can download and instantly make your game look noticeably better. In addition, when compared to the ultra high quality texture pack put out by Bethesda, this one actually has a noticeably smaller file size and definitely not nearly as much performance hits as that one. This one actually has a number of performance boosts to the game due to the way some of the texture files are packaged. All around, again, a really cool mod, something that you probably have some of the individual components installed for, but now you can just have one nice download to have everything and make your game look a lot better. So another visual mod, this one's going to be called ENB Lights Overhaul. Put simply, what this mod is going to do is make a lot of the lights in Fallout 4 just be a bit more bright. They're going to be more of a kind of light source and illuminate the area around them more so than when they did in the vanilla game. This is going to be meant to be used with ENB. In fact, you have to use an ENB because of the things it does change about Fallout 4 are only modifiable with an ENB installed. It's going to be a very polarizing mod. Do you like what you're seeing right now? If yes, download this mod. If you really don't like it and you don't like the things it changes about the lights, don't download this mod. Personally, I like some aspects of this. I think some of these signs do look really cool when they're illuminated. It has a very vibrant feel to it, and kind of just making the ground and the walls around them be whatever color that light source is, I think is really cool and something that was missing from Fallout 4. But again, a pretty cool one, not as unique as some of these other visual overhauls or just your typical weapon and armor mod. So if you like it, definitely give it a download. So last but not least, we are covering the port of the week. I'm going to be showing you the trailer from Stuke Gaming in the background. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's going to be for Simply Modular Housing. This guy makes some really high quality videos, so definitely check him out in the description down below. This is going to be ported over to Xbox One. I believe there were some variants on Bethesda.net, but they were taken down. More or less, what this mod's going to allow you to do is really build a house. You're going to start with the foundation, have some of the different installation and walls put up, and you could really customize these things to make them exactly what you want. It's kind of tedious, time consuming, but you do get a ton of customizability that is otherwise not available in Fallout 4, and if you're really into settlement building, this is going to be a mod for you. The latest update, 0.06, as well as one of the legacy versions, 0.05, are up on Bethesda.net, as I did say. The mod author mentioned in the past that he's kind of stopping updates to this mod, or he's kind of having it in more complete state, but now that he is uploading it to Bethesda.net, I think there might be a possibility that he is going to resume work on this, which would be really cool. I would love to see this integrated into Sim settlements in some way. I think that would be a lot of fun, and since that's kind of taking over the settlement system, I think a lot of mods adapting to it would be something I really would like to see in an update. Regardless, a pretty good mod nonetheless, and something that I think a lot of people should download. That'll pretty much wrap it up for this video though. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Definitely some different mods. The melee weapon mod, I mean the armor is kind of par for the course, but the bounties and vivid Fallout and all the light overhauls and even simply modular housing are all different mods, not stuff we normally see in a week. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. I know some people are getting tired of the constant weapons and armors. But yeah, again, hopefully you did enjoy. That's pretty much it for this week, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Later.